What is up, my people? This is the help video for day 15. We're going to jump right in. Let's knock this out. All right. Last day. We got a week off. Woo! Excited. And I know that you guys are looking forward to not have to worry about any of this work for a little while. And then we can come back maybe a little fresher. But day 15, the first three questions. Okay. How many sides does a triangle have? Three angles inside of a triangle. I went over that in the video. They do have a sum of 180. So that's true. What type of triangle has all sides that are equal in length? All equal. Equi is the prefix, equilateral. And then number 4 is just your opinion. Anything you should select should give you full 20 points there. So if it doesn't, let me know. I'll fix that. But you pick whatever your opinion is there. That's just a fun little question to go with. All right, let's look into the stuff that might give you some trouble. Let's start with number 5, okay? So number 5. It wants to know which equation below is true about the angles in this triangle. Okay, so let's look at the triangle a little bit. We got 3 angles. 2 of them we know. This looks like isosceles, and 2 of them are 70, and that makes x the unknown up here on top. So we know that inside of a triangle that all of the sides, all the angles add up to 180. So we would know that 70 plus 70 plus x equals 180. It doesn't equal 360. That would be a full circle, and then they're leaving out a 70 there, right? And 180 minus 70. If we just take the whole and subtract one of them, we wouldn't be left with the x. We got to look at A as being the right answer there. 70 plus x. If you set up the tape diagram, you got 70, another 70, and then x. That's your total of 180 degrees that are inside the whole triangle. So that would be that answer for number 5. Number 6 just wants us to take that equation that we just wrote, which was 70 plus x equals 180, and find out what x is. Okay, we can do that. That's pretty easy. So I'm going to make this a little bit wider so we can see better. Those two have a sum of 140. And what number, this one I think is pretty mental at this point, what number could you add to 140 and get to 180? Well, that would have to be 40, because the difference of 180 and 140 is 40. So that means the x would be 40. And that's what you're looking for there on number 6. Number 7 gets cut off. So let's go to the next page and look at number 7. It'll be on the 3rd page. And it says the following. We have a right triangle, it looks like, and it wants an equation to represent the angles within this one. Okay, so you might be thinking, well, I don't know this one. Well, we do. That little box tells us that it's a right triangle, and that that's a 90-degree angle. So that's all we need. We know that 56 plus 90 plus the unknown angle have to add up to 180, like all other triangles have a sum of 180 in their angles. So we're looking for that match. No for A. 56, x, and 90 equal 180. That's the one that we want. This one right here was close because it had 90 as the total, but the one that we want here is C. 56, x, and 90 have a total of 180. So that would be true for part C. All right, let's move on. Number 8. Number 8 is the same question, but now it's asking us to find the value of x. We already have our equation, 56 plus 90 plus x equals 180. So all we have to do is combine our like terms. 90 plus 56 is 146. And we can get x by itself by finding the difference of 180 and 46. And 180 minus 46 gives us 34. And so 34 is the answer that we want on that one. So that's number 8. Number 9, we're getting close to the end here. All right, we want an equation that matches this triangle. So same idea. And the only difference on this one that gives it a little bit of a twist is that one of your angles is an expression instead of a x or a y or a variable. So we got a variable with things multiplied and added to it. But the idea is the same. We still want to have this total sum of, ooh, that was ugly. Let's try that again. We would still want this total sum of 180 degrees of angles that are inside the triangle, right? And it's made up of a couple pretty good sized ones. You got an 85-degree one. You've got a 60-degree one. And then you have this other one that comes in the form of an expression, 2x plus 3. So instead of having a single letter or a number there, we have things happening to the letter. And that's okay. We still have the same idea. This plus this equals that. So we're looking for that. It's not equal to 360, right? This one actually is pretty close to being right, but it's forgetting about the 60. We can't use that one. Um, this one right here is setting them equal to each other like they were vertical, but they're not vertical. The sum of 2x plus 3, 60, and 85 have a total of 180. That's the one that we want to work with. And that's the one that we're going to work with on number 10 to find out what x is, because that's inevitably what number 10 wants you to do. So instead of going to a, um, a new page for that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work it out over here on the side. This is number 10. I remember, because I made the question, I believe, on this one, that we just find the value of x here. So let's do that. We have 2x plus 3, we have 85, and we have 60, and all of them add up to 180. First thing you want to do here is you want to combine your terms that are like, there's no groupings or parentheses, so no distributive property or anything like that you have to worry about, but you can combine these three like terms. These numbers are all just regular numbers, so you can add them together. 85 plus 60 plus 3. So when you do that sum, all right, you're going to get 8 from the ones place and no carrying. You're going to get 8 and 6, which make 1 of 4, 14. And so we have a total of 148. All right, and we have two x's involved, and all of that adds up to 180. And then we go through the solving process. If this 148, like this, like if I took this little 3 section and added it with these over here, and then I took those out, and they were gone, and I'm left with 2x. What's left over is after that 148 is taken away from 180. So the 2x's are worth 22, because that's what 180 take away 148 is left over with. So we know that two x's are worth 22, so a single x must be worth half of that, or 11. And that's the answer that you're looking for on number 10. Okay? And if that's not on there, then somebody did something wrong. And that happens. And I've tried to fix those this week. If you see issues like that, let me know. We'll get it fixed. Y'all have a great, wonderful spring break. Don't forget to check out my music video that I'm going to post here probably around 10 or 11 o'clock. And just enjoy that and have a great week. And can't wait to see you guys when you get back.